So teens, it's good to be with you today. And as I said in my prayer, I really pray that we're going to have a good time together. I'm not taking Joyce's place, so don't worry. Joyce will still be looking after you. But what I'm really praying for is that we're going to be, as teens, more active. Hey, in other words, I want to try and find out from you, really, what is it that you'd like to do as teens? And I've got a couple of options for you, which I will share with you. And yeah, but my real purpose today is just to get to hear a little bit about each. So we're going to go around the room, if I may say that. We're going to treat it like we are all together. All right. So, Chatty, we'll start with you. Just briefly, each one of you, tell me in a minute, how has lockdown been for you? Tell me about it.
It's been a bit frustrating. I've been playing PlayStation. I've been eating a lot, and yeah, that's basically it.
Cool.
Just frustrating.
PlayStation and food. That's a great combo, bud.
Yes.
And have you snuck? Have you been back at school partially yet?
Yeah, we've been back for like about a month, and then we got locked down again.
Oh my word! Same, but well, we hope that you're going to get back there soon. All right, but thanks for sharing that, and I hope you continue to enjoy your food and your PlayStation. All right, Mbali.
Yeah.
Mbali, tell me, how has your lockdown been, sweetie?
It's been okay. I'm just like, it's hard to get done with work because it's like so many distractions. Yeah. Otherwise, it's been okay.
It's been okay, hey. I'm sorry about Granny, hey. And I don't know if your friends know that, but Father Dave's just telling them that Mbali lost Granny during lockdown just a couple of weeks ago. So we will pray for you at the end. All right. Thanks, Mbali. Bless you. Lyndall, I've seen you a couple of times, but tell us how your lockdown has been.
Lockdown was actually good, Father Dave, because like I don't like people, so it suited me perfectly. Like, I didn't have to see anyone. Nobody could come to me. It was just me and my family, so it was good.
Awesome.
I enjoyed it. Like having no takeouts. It was good.
Excellent. I like your background, eh? Is that the background in your bedroom, hey? The one that's behind.
My mom was having a meeting now, so like I didn't want to sit in the lounge because.
Oh, I see. Looks lekker. But anyway, listen, I'm glad you've enjoyed it, and I like the fact that you say, because you've got a little brother, hey, and if you're saying you're enjoying being with your family, that's awesome. So well done. Okay.
But not him.
Not him. Okay. Awesome. Thanks for sharing. Okay, Lulonga, tell us how your video's off, sweetie. Tell us how if you could just click on there at the bottom of your screen, you'll see on the left side, there should be a little box where you can click video on.
Must I appear? Do I have to appear?
Yes, do you want to appear or not?
Not really. I don't know.
All right, no problem. Well, tell us how your lockdown has been. There is Chad Vincenzi. He's found his way to us. Chaddy.
No, I don't know how to I don't know. That's very...
Okay. We're going to come to you now, Chaddy. We're going to just hear from, I'm going around the room as such, so Lolonga is just telling us how her lockdown has been. Thanks, Lolonga.
Oh.
My lockdown, it was okay, but I didn't like staying in the same place at once. So then I missed being outside and like going out and seeing people. So, but it was okay.
Awesome. And and I hear what you're saying. I think a lot of people have said that what the difficulties of lockdown, hey, has been that we in one place or we're a bit confined and restricted. But well done on you for being positive. All right. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to go around in the circle as I've got it on my screen. So I'm going to come to Believe. I'm coming to you now. I just want to check with Chad because he's next to the picture on my screen. Chad Vincenzi, tell me, how has your lockdown been, bud?
It's been nice and bad at the same time because where do I start? I needed to do something and I needed to I couldn't. It was like I was locked in a cage for 14 days and then extended it for 2 months and then so on. So I had to do something. So every morning I woke up and did the dishes for the past week and weeks and weeks because I needed to do something. So doing the dishes in the morning was just something that I just wanted to do. So to keep my mind, like to keep myself sane, because I was going crazy in lockdown. Like I couldn't go out, I couldn't meet my friends anymore, and it was really terrible.
Oh, shame, buddy.
Oh,
But listen, Teddy, I'm sorry that it wasn't great, but you know what? You did one great thing. You know that. And that is sometimes we learn and we do things. I'm not saying, I mean, you always help your mom. I know you do because you're a good man. All right. But the fact that you found
Yes.
things to do as difficult as it was, well done for that. All right. And I see
I mean,
huh?
I even made peppermint crisp tart with my mom, and I
Yeah.
made like a cup, what's it called? A cup in a cupcake, a
Yeah.
mug in a cupcake or something. I made
Awesome.
something like that.
No, well
It
done,
was
buddy.
so like,
Well done. Well done.
I didn't even know that I could do that.
Well done, Chad. Well done. Listen, we're going to come back to your cakes and stories because Inam's also here and he also produced something. We'll come back to you in a moment. All right, Believe, tell me, how has your lockdown been?
Lockdown, it has been very boring. At the same time, having fun time, like out of it, going like things at the house, playing board game, all that. But yeah, that's how my lockdown has been. I've learned a lot of things that I learned. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. I like the fact that you're saying that you're learning, and I think that's the thing for us all. You know, we're doing different things we wouldn't have done, hey, and we're adjusting to different things. So well done. Yours is also a positive one. Now, just before, I want to just see who I've missed out. Who have I missed out? Inam. We're coming.
Yes.
We're coming. I see. Someone says Grand Prime. Who is that? We'll come to you now. Okay, Inam, you tell me
bro.
first. How has your lockdown been?
It's kind of been boring, but like I haven't been doing lots of things lately. Just been like it's kind of the same thing like Chad, Bailey, like also eating, playing PlayStation, helping around the house, and doing some schoolwork as well.
Doing some schoolwork, eh? But that's great stuff. That's the common denominator. You've done a lot of other things and a little bit of schoolwork, eh? And but well done, guys. I mean, you're all very positive. I just want to make sure now. Grand Prime, who is that? Is that Deborah? Who have I missed out there?
Yeah, that is Deborah. But
Is that Deborah? Deborah, can you tell us about your lockdown? Hi, Debbie.
I think she's muted.
Is she muted? Debs, you want to unmute yourself? Just on the left corner there, just unmute yourself. Let me just see. I don't think she's unmuted. Yeah, she's on mute. Just click in the left corner there. Have you got it, Debbie? In the left corner of your screen, you'll see a mute thing. Just click on it so it unmutes you. You got it?
I don't think she can hear us though.
Can you hear us, Debbie? Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear us. Not. Okay. All right. But listen, Chad, are you sure that Grand Prime is Debbie, eh?
Yeah, it is. I can see a picture of her.
Okay, you know, you see, I'm getting to know everyone, so I'll take your word for that. But Debbie, I'm sorry if you can't hear us. I will message you later on. Okay, guys, well, thank you for sharing that just as a start, just so I can get a feel of where you are. Obviously, some of you, I've seen bits and pieces of you. Either you voluntarily put it on Instagram or Facebook, or your mom did, or something like that for some of you. So I've seen some of the things that you've been doing. Certainly, I've seen Lyndall and Chad and Inam, especially. I've seen the three of you so that I get to see what you guys are doing. But that's really, really great. Guys, am I right in saying most of you are in your confirmation year? Is that right?
Yes.
Wow.
yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, Father.
Okay, cool. So what we would need to be doing, and that's what I want to recommend, that if it's all right with you, I will maybe just share something very short, maybe just once a week, like I'll do a little recording, just like maybe a couple of minutes, 3 or 4 minutes or so, just so that you can listen to a little message, and I'll give you some questions with that for you to reflect on, just so that it keeps us moving forward. I will find out from Father Rob, how far you guys have got. But otherwise, I want to make it as engaging as I possibly can. Now, what I want to ask you is this, is what do you think we can do during the season as a group, or how do we do it as a group without us being able to physically meet as a group? In other words, do you want to use the WhatsApp group better? Can we do some of these Zoom meetings maybe every second week or so? Your thoughts. What do you think we should be doing? Yes, Mbali, tell me what you think. Your hand is up.
No, my hand's not up. I'm fixing my iPad.
What do you think we should be doing?
I haven't really thought about it. So.
Okay. That's no problem.
I think just
got an idea.
The Zoom thing is nice, but also like you say, 2 weeks, but also we can chat on WhatsApp like every now, like on a Friday or like a Sunday when we would normally have teen church.
Yes.
Then maybe you can post something on the group to say that, okay, this is what we're gonna do, this is what we're talking about, like a normal thing.
Yes.
Like every Sunday or every second Sunday that we would normally do it.
Awesome. That's a good idea, Chedi. So what I will do is I will speak to Joy that, I'll see what she's been following with you guys on a Sunday, and then we'll put something short on for you on a Sunday. Just to also remind you, and I'm glad that you said that, is one of the things I wanted to suggest you. I know some of you watch with your parents, but we do have a service, a recording, recording that we do every Sunday. So do check with your parents, because I do put that link on the HTC notice board. And if you or your parents, and if you remember, if you don't have data, you can let me know, because I would like you to be able to join in our service on a Sunday, because we have worship. I talk about what HTC is doing. We have a little bit of a sharing, and you can see different faces. So, Chadi, you're right. I will definitely put something out for the teens every week, like what we were doing at Teen Church. But I do want to encourage you to join in with your parents in watching our services, because I do send a recording of our services to you every week on the Holy Trinity notice board. Just out of interest, anybody been watching the services? Or been able to see the services?
I've never seen it. I don't know. I think my mom gets it, but I don't think she goes to it.
Is it?
I don't know. I've never heard of this. This is my first time hearing it.
Okay. Well, maybe, Chedi, you can just say to Mom, you've been sent the link. I think because I've got a YouTube channel. So what I do is, I do the recording of the service in the YouTube channel, and then I share the link. So you just click on the link and you can watch it. And so do chat to Mom, and guys, and the rest of you, chat to your parents and just see if they're watching, join with them. But if they're not watching, if it's a data problem or Wi-Fi, let me know, okay? Sometimes parents don't tell me, but you can tell me, all right? Because I want you to have data so that you can join in the service, because we do amazing things and you can see different faces. It's only 40 minutes, all right? 40 minutes, okay. All right, so I've got Chadi's idea. Anybody else got ideas for us?
Who did you want to watch it?
Who's got ideas? Here's someone talking. What does Lyndall think? Where's Lyndall? You tell me, what do you think we should be doing?
I think the Zoom call every second week is a good idea for the day, because, like, to be honest, people don't even reply to the WhatsApp group.
Yes, absolutely. That's right. And sometimes we men or boys, we're not as good as the girls with that. So I think the Zoom thing, it does look like it works, say. So let's have a go at doing it every 2 weeks. We'll do a Zoom one, and we'll just make it half an hour, because I don't want to make it a big drag, and I also don't want to make it, you know, we don't want to chew up all your data. So I'm definitely going to do the Zoom every second week. We'll pick up Chad's suggestion about maybe putting something out on a Sunday that you would have done at Teen Church. And remember what I was saying to you about trying to get to see the service. Ask your mom and dad. And if also, are you okay, guys? Let me ask you this. Can I add your names to the HTC notice board, which is the main parish WhatsApp group, so that you get all the links? You all happy with that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
You guess? Good.
Awesome.
And then look, your parents should be on it, but if they're not on it, then at least you have access yourself. All right.
Father Dave, please don't add me, because like my mom's on it and I've got like lots of groups and things. Like it's
No
too
problem.
much.
My mom is also on it.
Okay.
She's on a
That's
lot.
good. All right. Those of you, what I will do is, so if you don't want to be added to it, that's fine. But just make sure then that your parents are on. All right. So if whose parents is not on, let me ask you that. Whose parents is not on the HTC notice board? I presume that your parents are all on, hey? So you know what your task is. What is your task? Inam, tell me what your task is. If your parents are on the HTC notice board, what do you think your task is?
Like also join that group as well.
Yeah. Or they must tell you what's on the group and show you or share it with you. I agree with Lyndall. I don't want to add you to a whole lot of more groups, but I do want you to know what's going on, because guys, we're doing a lot of things and you may think, wow, nothing's happening, but actually our church is doing a lot of stuff, but you don't know about it because I put a lot of that stuff. So do go to your parents and Mom, show me, just even if it's once a day, every 2 days, what's on the HTC notice board, what's on the HTC family group. There are 2 WhatsApp groups that you can find out what we are doing. All right. And just a couple of things quickly, just while I want to speak about it. If any of you are bored, and some of you said you're a little bit bored, all right? If you're bored and you want to be involved with some of the projects, okay, will you message me? Okay, so say you want to say, Father Dave, I want to help with something, you know. We are involved in quite a lot of projects. And if you want to be involved, I don't want to tell you all about it now. Some of you know about it. We do food drops in Central. We're also involved in 2 sort of feeding projects in the northern areas. We also collect clothes. We make up baby packs. There's a lot of stuff that we're doing, okay? And we collect a lot of stuff as well. We make soup, we make sandwiches, etc. So if there are some of those things that you want to be involved in, then just let me know, because I don't want you just to be bored, and I'm happy to arrange for someone to fetch you should you want to be involved. All right. Okay, then one other thing I want to just put to you today, and that is, how comfortable would you feel if each one of you, so we take turns. I'm going to ask Joy to do this, but each day someone else, like Chady, you were saying earlier, but if each one of us maybe just puts a verse or a little prayer or something, you know what I mean, on our WhatsApp group. So we take turns. So once a day, we each put something out. So that maybe Chad does something today, and maybe Lolonga does something tomorrow, and Mbali does something the next day, and Deborah does something the next day. How comfortable would you feel about that? Chad Bailey, you tell me, what would you be comfortable?
Yeah, sure. I'll be fine with that.
Good. I like that. And you can even ask Mom or Dad. It's just like saying maybe you like a verse, or or you can either Google a verse, or you're on a daily plan and there's something that's special. And maybe each day I say to you, maybe it's your turn, then you just put it out. And I'm going to ask Joy just to say that to us, if everybody's happy. You don't have to, but it will be nice, because it just keeps us, like Linda was saying earlier, maybe we don't get to hear from most of us. This is a way for us to say, hey guys, I like this verse. I like the song. So it can be a verse, it can be a song. Obviously, it's a Christian-based one. It's just that we don't do the plot there, where it could go. So if you're all keen with that, is anybody not happy to do that? Well, then you can message me separately. All right. So just before we close today, what I wanted to do was just to read you something which I found really encouraging. And it's from Psalm 73 and verse 26, just a little verse to give you today. And David is in the Psalms here, and David was having a rough time, maybe like some of us are, hey? And he was almost feeling like Saul was chasing him all the time. The Lord said he would be king, and then it was taking so long, and he was frustrated, and the Lord didn't allow him just to take the kingdom. And then in the Psalm 73, he felt all downcast, and he writes this, and he said, "My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever." So I really pray that you remember that today. Maybe you feel lots are not going well for you or your families. And maybe that's what David was saying. My flesh and my heart may fail. I lack confidence, Lord. I lack trust. I lack hope. But I believe you are the strength of my heart and you are my portion forever. And so I really do pray that you know that even though, you know, what I'm sharing on Sunday in the message, if you can look at the service on Sunday with your mom and dad, my message on some Sunday is that the Lord doesn't forget his promise. Okay, what he has said, he will do. He will always honor his word. Okay, so I pray that encourages you. That's Psalm 73 and verse, what did I say to you? No, I've forgotten. Psalm 73 and verse 26. Okay, so anybody want to ask anything just before we close in prayer together? Anybody want to ask anything or make a comment or suggestion? You all cool? Awesome. Okay, let's just pray together as we close. And it's really just been lovely to see your faces. And I hope that next time we're going to be chatting a lot more. I know you, but maybe the old man is sitting here. Maybe each time I'll start you off and then I'll back away so that you don't feel bad saying stuff because you got the bald-headed pastor, hey? Some of my mates call me the bald-headed assassin. All right, so you're welcome to term me as that as well. Let's close in prayer. Father God, thank you for this time, just a short time we could share. And Father, each one of these young people is special. Thank you that you've called them by name and that they are yours and you love them. And I pray that they know that, Lord. And so I ask that you watch over them. You know their needs. And I ask that you be close to them in their time of need. And so I commend them to your care, Lord. And I thank you. And I pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
All right, guys, thank you very much. So I'm going to pick up your suggestions and I'm also going to get Joycey to pick it up as well. And so we will make sure that we're going to put out not a little roster, but a suggestion that each one of you put something on. You take your turn, maybe in a 14-day cycle. We're going to make sure that you do get something on a Sunday, just something to direct you in terms of something that we're going to be sharing on. Joy and I will share that one. And then I'll also make sure that every second week we do a Zoom meeting. All right. We're trying to aim for about a 3 o'clock just to help those who are still at school. All right. Shot, guys. Cheers. And we'll see you soon. Thanks very much for being part of it. See you soon. Bye-bye now.